Hello YouTube! It's been a while since I've made a video for you guys, so I thought I'd try and get back into it. Basically today I'm going to do a bit of a makeup tutorial. I literally have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it up as I go along, you know how I do. I hope you enjoy this. I don't really know where I'm going with it, and oh, this wig is doing my head in. Whew. Yeah, sorry for being so inactive for so long. I've just been weighed down with work and stuff. It's just, I've had no free time for myself, so I thought I'd try and just get back into doing something I enjoy. Okay, since I'm still trying to figure out what I'm actually going to do with my makeup, we'll just do the basics and I will start with my foundation. So what I've been doing lately, because I've kind of had a bit of a breakout, I don't know if it's picking it up in this light. I don't know if it's stress or what, but it's been bad. I just use the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil in the colour CIA. And I don't know if you can see that. And I just literally get a bit on my finger and just dab it onto all my spots before I put my foundation on. I don't even like rub it in or anything because I put my foundation over the top, and then I'll show you I actually go back in and put more concealer on just to make sure, you know, I've got that flawless finish. For my foundation I use Pro Longwear foundation by MAC in the colour NC20. Sometimes I use NC25, depends on how I'm feeling. Using my stippling brush from Real Techniques, just apply that all over the face. Every time I try and make a video, you know, like, my ability to talk escapes me. With my foundation on, this is when I go back in with that same concealer again, and just if there's any spots that are still poking on through, just do the same thing again, but rub it in a little bit better this time because you're not putting foundation over the top of this again. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to set your foundation with a powder. I use Studio Fix by MAC in, again, NC20, and using my powder brush from Real Techniques, I just apply that all over the face. And usually what I like to do as well, if my spots are still shining bright through all this foundation, is instead of using the brush, I just use the sponge just on the bits where the spots are, and it kind of gives a bit of a thicker, fuller coverage. And that was my foundation routine. What I always say is I'm not a makeup artist, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not necessarily doing it a right way. This is just what I feel works for me. It's best to experiment for yourself because obviously everyone's skin type's different and what works for me might not work for you. So just experiment. Now I'm going to contour. I use, this is a bit of a mess. I use it so much, it's so powdery. I have powder all over me. Yeah, I use the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I think for its price, it's pretty darn good. I think it was 18 quid, I think, you know. It's not exactly cheap, but it's not expensive either, so, you know, it's not too bad. What I will do first is I use this colour down here. Oh, by the way, what you'll find is when you buy this colour will actually be a very, very, very dark brown. I bought a white and changed it, and now I don't even use it, so what a waste. Anyway, yeah, I use this light brown down here to contour. So I just do my cheekbones, my temples, and I do under my chin as well. I don't bother faffing around contouring my nose. I ain't about that life. I've got places to be. My wig is falling off. I forgot to say, the brush I use for that is my Urban Techniques. What the hell? My Real Techniques contour brush. When I highlight, I tend to use a mixture of these two colours depending on how I'm feeling. It's just a yellowy colour and a pinky colour. I've got powder everywhere. Just depends how I feel my skin looks that day. So I just apply that to the obvious places here, 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 here. I don't know, is that obvious? I say the obvious places. Is that actually obvious? I apply it to the places where I haven't put contour. Really, I'm not even sure if you're really supposed to put it here, but I saw a drag queen do it once, so now I do it. The brush I use for it is just the Barry M blush brush. It looks absolutely rank because I keep it in my makeup bag, and there is makeup all over the handle and it looks dirty. That is my highlight and contour done. So I'll just use blusher next. I just use this boring New Look blusher, pure colour bait blusher, yeah, from New Look. I don't know what colour it's in anymore because the back is just covered in gunk from my makeup bag. Sounds really gross. It's just foundation and stuff that's built up, but it's still a bit manky. Ah, I can't open it. This is quite... I got this a little while ago now. I'm not sure how old it is. But New Look have actually like upped their game when it comes to makeup. I went in the other day and it's pretty sweet. So they might even have something better than this by now. They might not have the same thing, but you know, it's quite good. It's cheap stuff and I think it's decent enough for what it is. I mean, it's only New Look. It's not like an actual makeup brand, so you know. So with the blusher brush from Real Techniques, I just applied that to my cheeks. Oh, sorry if the lighting's a bit rubbish. I can't tell what the lighting's like on this because I'm using my phone's back camera, so I can't really see the screen, and I have a feeling the lighting's going to really wash me out. So I apologise if what I'm doing isn't actually showing up properly on camera. Which actually defeats the object of this tutorial a little bit if you can't even see what I'm doing, but hey ho! You've probably not watched this far anyway. Right, so now is the task of moving on to my eyes, which I literally have no idea what I'm gonna do. See, it's a cross between a bright, colourful eye using my Urban Decay electric palette, but oh, it's a bit of an old palette, so I don't know. Or my Full Throttle NYX little like eyeshadow palette in Colour Riot, which is a bit more recent, but a bit boring. Tell you what, I'm just going to do the NYX Full Throttle eyeshadow palette thing for this look. If you want to see me do a look using my Urban Decay electric palette, let me know in the comments below. But I'm not going to do it off my own back because, like I said, it's a bit of an old palette, so I don't know if anyone cares about it anymore. I care about it. For this eye look, I'm using the NYX Full Throttle little eyeshadow palette with 4 eyeshadows in it. It's cute. In Colour Riot, this one is. And I just think it is one of the best little eyeshadow thingy bobs I've used in a long time. I mean, I usually only use Urban Decay for eyeshadow because any other eyeshadow I've used has been pants, and like the pigmentation is pants. But this is honestly, I would recommend everyone going out to buy this because it is amazing. So this is usually one of my go-to looks because it's quick, it's easy, and it looks damn hot. So what I do first is I use this orangey colour down in the corner here, and I just apply that all in my crease using this fluffy sort of brush. It is the base shadow brush from Real Techniques. Yeah, so I just use that to put it in my crease. So as you can see, I just kind of blended that up to like my brow bone. And then next what I do is using the same brush, because I don't faff around changing brushes because I literally don't care. As long as I look good at the end of it, whatever. I'm using the exact same brush, I barely even cleaned it off, doesn't matter. It's going to blend better that way anyway because then it all mixes together. Just see it that way. I use this brown up in the top corner there. I don't blend it as far out towards my brow bone as the first colour. If that makes sense, I hope you're going to be able to see what I'm about to do. And there we go. What I'm going to do next is go back in with that orange colour and apply that all over my lid. I just use my finger for that because I'm a tramp and I can't be bothered. This is why I love this eyeshadow. Look how pigmented this is. I think it's fantastic. Fantastic. I don't think I've ever actually seriously used the word fantastic. I would show you the next bit, but I appear to have lost the brush I use. Bear with. And then I found it instantly. Okay, so I'm taking this red down in the corner here and using my shading brush from Real Techniques, I apply that to my crease as well, but I don't blend it out like I blended the other ones out. I'll kind of, I don't know how to explain it, I'm rubbish at this. I'm hoping you can pick up what I'm doing. There you go. Once you've done that, you can go back in with that base shadow brush or the fluffy brush and just blend that into the other colours, because you don't want a harsh line. It's probably looking a bit mental at the minute, a bit full on the way it goes right up to my eyebrow, but don't worry, we're fixing that in a minute. But for now, put it to the back of your mind. Next, using the shading brush again, pick whatever colour you like it doesn't actually matter which colour you use. I'm just going to use this red colour because I really like it, and I'm just going to go on my bottom lash line. But yeah, for this bit you can pretty much use whatever colour you want. I tend to switch it up sometimes anyway. And now you're done with that palette. I don't tend to use the highlight colour in it just because I own something that's better, so I use that. So first of all, what you're going to do next is I have this jumbo eye pencil in Milk, again from NYX. I'm really annoyed because I had a really nice one as well from NYX, and I can't remember what it's called. It was called like something like oatmeal or cottage cheese or something like that, and it was just this shimmery, really nice like highlight colour, and I lost it, and it has to be in my room or my boyfriend's room somewhere. It has to be, so I refuse to pay money for another one because it's got to be around somewhere. So for now I've got this plain white one, and what I do with this is I just go on the inner corners of my eye. Once you've done that, I just rub it in with my finger a little bit just to blend it out. Next, I take a very light eyeshadow just to kind of fix this bit up a little bit. I'm going to use the colour 13 from my Naked Smoky palette. You can use any. This is just the first one I kind of picked up. I'm just going to use my finger as well because I've lost the brush I used to use. And I'm just going to rub it on my brow bone just to blend that out a little bit more and make it a little bit less harsh. Now what I'm going to do is take a highlight colour and do my inner corners of my brow bone. I'm using my Strobe Genius Illuminating Palette from NYX, which I'll also use later to highlight my face. And I just pick whatever colour I want, because there's a few colours there. As you can see, that's probably one of my favourite ones. And that one is as well. I'm surprised that one hasn't hit the pan yet, because I'll probably use that one more. But yeah, this is a really good palette actually, like 100% would recommend go out and buy it right now. Like, it's a game changer. I usually use this paler one here to do my eye highlight. Just get it on my finger again because, like I said, I'm a tramp. Just do my inner corners and my brow bone. With that done, I move on to eyeliner. I use NYX Epic Black Mousse Liner, and with that I use the NYX, it's just like an eyeliner. I was trying to say the word angled actually, like an angled eyeliner brush. That's it. I don't know if it's got a name. It's got the number 11 on it, whatever that means. And oops, I just hit my knee off the radiator. I've been sat in like the worst position this whole time. Just difficult. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do my winged eyeliner. And with me lately, I've lost all the ability to do one, and the bigger the better my body seems to want. So I end up doing it way too thick. But I'm gonna try and do a nice thin wing. I'm gonna try. And there we go. They're not the most even things in the world, but hey, I ain't going nowhere today, so I don't care. I kneel, my ankles hurt. I sit, my bum hurts. Cannot get, ew, what's that? Leaf on my sock. I can't get comfy, so I'm going to be fidgeting a lot towards the end of this video, I think. Good job, I'm nearly there. Next, I just use mascara. I use the Benefits Real Mascara. Do you know what? Can you all recommend me like some mascaras? Like, tell me what your favourite mascaras are down below, because I really want a new mascara. I'm sick of this mascara. I don't like paying the amount of money I pay for it, and I think it's just, you know, average. So, recommend me some of your favourite mascaras, and it'll give me a chance to experiment. Just poke myself in the eye. My eye's watering. Oh my god. There's a little tip for you. You poke yourself in your eye and your eye's watering. Close your eyes and sniff as hard as you can. Sniff those tears back inside you. And that is me completely done with my eyes. Now, I did toy with the idea of putting fake eyelashes on, but I don't have the energy. And like I said, I'm not leaving the house today, so I'm not putting that extra effort in. However, now would be a good time to put fake eyelashes on if you wanted to. Now it's time for eyebrows. This is the step that stops me from looking like an actual alien. For my eyebrows, I use the Fluid, what's it called? It's hard to see because I've got makeup on it. Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream in Deep Dark Brunette from MAC. I actually stopped using this and started using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, but I think I bought a fakes. I bought it off Amazon. I think I've spoke about this in a video before. Yeah, it's not very good. It's all dried up and it's really hard to use. So I've had to go back to using my old MAC eyebrow stuff from when I had black hair. So my eyebrows have been really, really dark lately, but the formula of this is just better. So I've got better looking eyebrows. They're just a bit too dark. Because as you know, under this wig, I am blonde. So it looks a bit weird. Using this brush, just an angled brush from MAC. It's got the number 266 on it. Again, I don't know what that means. It just might be helpful to people who actually know about makeup and brushes and stuff like that. I kind of outline the tail end and then fill it in and slowly make my way to like this bit using whatever's left over on my brush, because I like that fade. So to get that fade, I usually make sure there's barely anything on my brush and do it really lightly. I can't explain things very well. But that's kind of the gist of what I do anyway. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so if you're anything like me and you get bored towards the end of doing your second eyebrow, you'll end up with a slightly below par look. Well, this one weren't great either. I don't know why. I had a bit of a bad eyebrow day today. This one just went absolutely naff. So, if you're like me, get yourself concealer brush. I'm using one from NYX. It's got the number 10 on it. It's just a concealer brush. Go underneath my eyebrows and just kind of neaten it up as much as I can. Get them as even as I can. So I've done a really bad job. And you're probably thinking, she does things really backwards. She's already put highlight on her eyebrow. Yeah, I know. I don't think things through. I'm not very logical. You know, learn from my mistakes. You would want to highlight as your last step, but I get carried away. So I'm just gonna underline me brows and try and tidy them up a little bit. And with that done, you might want to re-highlight your eyebrow if you've made this mistake like I have. Which, if you're following my video, you probably have, and I really apologise, but you know, you are following my videos at your own risk because, like I say, I don't know what I'm doing. With that done, now it's time to highlight the face. I'll use that really minging Barry blusher brush again and just apply it to all the places you'd usually highlight, apart from I don't put shimmery highlight here. So yeah, I'm using that Strobe Genius palette again from NYX. And what I usually do is I take this colour and put it everywhere, and I take this colour and just put it on my cheekbones, if that makes sense. And there we go, that's that done. Next, I will do lips. Now, usually with this look, I will do a nude colour. My favourite is London from NYX, or I just won't wear lipstick. But today, yeah, why not? I never get to wear my black lipstick, and it is my favourite thing in the whole world, so I'm going to do it just for the purpose of this tutorial. So I just remove all the foundation that's on my lips. For my black lips, I use this NYX lip liner in Blackberry, and I use the NYX Liquid Suede Cream lipstick in Alien. So I'm just going to line my lips and then put this on and show you the finished look. Sorry if I keep blowing, I'm blowing powder off my top. There we go, and this is the finished look. If you're using black lipstick, be prepared to do a lot of cleanup afterwards because it is messy, and I've just had to go around my lips with concealer like a million times because I like to mess about and try and overdraw my lips, and I just go wrong a lot. So I've had to reshape my lips about 300 times right now. But yeah, this is my finished look. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and can at least take something away from it. I know I'm a mess and this was just the worst put together tutorial ever, but that's how my videos always are. So yeah, if there's anything you would like to see, please request it in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video, and if you try this look, I'm really paranoid, I've got lipstick on my teeth right now. No, I'm good. If you try this look, please let me see. Tag me on Instagram _Aaliyah.ash, or just post a link to it on YouTube. I want to see your looks. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will try and post more videos very soon. See you later. Bye.